Alright guys, it's Chris from Cartridge Gamers, and this is Space Engineers. Today I'm joined with Rob, and as you remembered from last time, we had a little bit of a montage. Got a lot of work done. He and I did some stuff on and off the camera, but you know, it doesn't count unless it's on camera, so that's why we put it in a montage. So, anyway, today's goal is to button everything up that we can and get some stuff figured out. We're probably going to work on some thrusting so we can get off this planet. We got to get the hydrogen fuel cells filled so that we can take off in the first place. And we're going to make the ship symmetrical. We're also going to fix the janky front end of the ship. It's not going to be a box forever.
Take all the fun out of it.
We'll be working on that too. So I'll bring you guys back with some progress updates when we're done, or halfway there, or whatever, and you know, we'll go from there. So sit tight, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. It's a progress update time. So we're taking a look at the ship, and what we decided to do was kind of change the geometry a little bit, add a little bit more protection. Also, we were thinking about a lift issue that we may have, so we added 2 more hydrogen engines underneath to give us a little bit more lift off the ground, I guess, in this planet thing. I don't know if this ship will land on another planet, but it'll certainly land on the moon, which I think is our first destination after we take off in this crazy party wagagagagon. And Rob right now is working on getting the bridge, I guess, airtight, which is actually a bit more challenging than he and I both realized.
Honestly, it's mostly just because I can't tell which way these damn windows are facing until I put them in.
I think that way's the wrong way,
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, that actually is a problem, too, that I think a lot of other players have been having. Kind of janky. So, yep, the cockpit is a work in progress and we're getting there. It's starting to look pretty good. We're going to kind of mirror what we did as far as design on that side, as we're going to move it over to this side as well and try to get everything symmetrical. And I'm not sure how I like the back yet. I was trying to use some geometric shapes, you know, kind of work on the angles a little bit. You know, right now it's starting to look pretty good. I've got this side going too. I kind of like the depth. I like it the way it looks. And maybe add some lighting in there to make it look really, really awesome. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Right now we're just kind of meandering through and getting through it. We may actually use this little space in here as part of the ship to walk around in, so it may be atmospherically tight later on. I don't know. We're still that's debatable. I don't even think I showed Rob that idea yet. Yeah. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be leaving enough room over here to close this up and make it look really nice. So, just wanted to give you a quick update as to what we are doing, and hopefully the next jump cut I do is in the daytime, but this looks pretty sweet anyway. And yeah, we'll go from there. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, we're back. We did some stuff and things, and check it out. The cockpit looks amazing thanks to Rob and his ingenuity.
And it's actually friggin' airtight this time.
That's what we're talking about. We're also looking at making everything symmetrical. The color's going to be changed, but that's going to be like the final thing, I believe. What we also did too was button all this up over here and add some effective or efficiency modules and power saving modules and what have you to our equipment. Threw a gyroscope in there because yeah, we're going to need one of them. We actually, oh, I'm out of hydrogen. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. Died over here earlier too. But yeah, the hydrogen is a problem. I gotta go mine some more freaking ice. So with that being said, I'm gonna go and do that, and I think we're almost ready to program this thing up and get it going. I'm not exactly sure how much fuel we have in it yet, but We're getting to that point, guys. We're getting to that point. We're almost ready to get off this freaking forsaken world. So, yeah. Oh man, it's gonna look cool. We're gonna throw some blinking lights all over the place on this thing. It's gonna look like the true Party Wagagon Senior.
The fake Party Wagagon Senior is not nearly as cool.
It's true. There can only be one. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hop into this cockpit here and basically do some stuff and get rolling. So we'll see you guys when we have more to update. Sorry this is a bunch of jump cuts and stuff like that, but this is a lot of work. It's actually more than I anticipated. But yeah, we'll see you guys pretty soon. Alright guys, we're back, and I've come over the mountain with ice to keep fueling up this giant ship of a thing that we made here. And I gotta say, this thing is starting to look pretty freaking sweet. Did a bit of coloring in, got some lights on there. Thing is looking awesome. Rob is standing proudly on top of the cockpit.
Well, actually, I crashed out of the game, and I'm not sure why. But, hey, if I'm standing proudly on the cockpit...
Yes, you are. You're actually looking quite majestic standing there. It's very still, as if you don't have a soul.
You should probably shoot the crap out of me so you don't lose my inventory.
Oh, that's a good point. I have nothing to kill you right now.
You got a grinder?
I do have a grinder.
I consign myself to a slow, torturous death.
But I'm not there yet. I gotta land, and then I gotta... Yeah. I gotta get this damn thing hooked up. Backing it up. Hello. There we go. Dumping the ice. Checking inventory. Ice is getting sucked out. Alright, excellent. That looks good. Oh, wait, your body... Wait, never mind. I'm not in a position to see where you are yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna take the plane right here. Those 4 landing gears on this thing are so nice.
Well, we do what we can.
Alright, let's go find out where you are. Why I can't. There you are. You're not connected?
Nope.
I have just murdered you. And I'm taking everything.
Avenge me, everyone!
There we go. So yeah, this is the ship. It's actually looking pretty sweet. We're not going to finish jump drives because we can't find platinum. But this is actually looking good. Oh, I like what you do with the rear engines, making that silver also.
We do what we can.
We decided to be all gaudy and decided to do silver and gold because, I mean, why the hell not?
Plus, it'll help us see the ship in space.
Yep. Yep, we also replaced this door here so that we could fly in and out of it without too much issues. It's actually really good. So inside we got a couple of batteries. That's going to be our backup power there. We have the interior. There's not much to look at, but we'll probably put like a seat or 2 in here in case we have any passengers that come with us. Maybe a Jake. And then Yeah, we
Oh,
got
I was just gonna put a seat on the wall for me.
Oh, on the wall. I expected you to be in one of the cockpits.
I'm morally opposed to being on the floor.
So, yeah. So here's the cockpit that I so eloquently just depressurized. And yeah, this thing's got a nice view. Medical room is right here in the cockpit for no good reason, other to be in the cockpit.
There wasn't a whole lot of room anywhere else.
Yeah. Although we could put it in here next to the conveyor and the reactor, and it'll be out of the way, and then you could put like a seat or something on the wall right there. If that's what you want to do.
If you want to move it, by all means.
So yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff we've been doing, guys. It's just kind of tweaking our plan, going through everything, seeing what needs to be done, changing things about, looking at stuff that needs to be worked on, maybe, you know, basic stuff that really just makes sense and, you know, makes it a lot better. This kind of project takes a long time, and Rob and I definitely put a few hours into this project.
Probably about 12 each.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not something that's like easy to do and is gonna be done like the second you start it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to plan it out and all that good stuff. So I mean, there's still holes and stuff here. Like I could see a hole right down through the engine by the refinery, but I got a plan for that that involves using some glass and whatnot. But I mean, yeah, for the most part, guys, this is it's come together. Like, I'm really excited to fly this ship. I think once we get this going, it's gonna be pretty amazing. I don't think I could put glass here.
You could pretend.
Maybe I have to put a door here instead because it's not airtight.
I know that that main compartment might not be.
The cockpit definitely is.
Yeah, cockpit works. I've tested the cockpit. But...
The only place that I can see that it's not airtight is by the refinery.
Yeah, I was looking at that, but there's not a lot of room to work there without drastically increasing the weight of the ship. And besides, I mean, let's be real, it's a giant space truck. If we have to wear helmets while we're there, that's fine. Yeah,
I guess that's true. I mean, there's really nothing that I can do right in this little spot here, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's tough, like, designing a ship. I always see folks, like, I don't know, putting ships and stuff on Steam, like on the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
But they, I feel like a lot of really good ones are done in creative.
Probably most of them, yeah.
And that's not to say anything bad about that style. It's just, you know, it's like you can't expect in a survival situation where we have to mine stuff and then do everything else. It's a big pain in the ass. So my opinion is that this ship, for what we did to it so far, it's freaking awesome. I think it's freaking awesome.
It's good. It's good times.
And I think it's good because it was literally just the two of us doing it. It was just me and Rob doing this thing. So I'm pretty excited about taking it into space. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not excited about mining all that freaking ice to keep it get it out of this atmosphere. Once we have it in space, we could fly it to the moon, find some platinum, I believe, is what we need, and really get this show on the road. Because then we'll be able to finish our jump drives and get the hell out of here. You know?
We'll see how it goes. I haven't even really looked around enough to know where you're supposed to go for platinum. So you're in the driver's seat on this one.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't know where to find platinum either, guys. So if you guys can leave that in the comment section, let us know. That would be great. We're kind of like just not sure where to go for that. But yeah, when we get it, we're gonna put these two. We're gonna actually have to put a gravity generator on here because we're gonna be floating around all the time. And yeah, we'll have to do a couple of things with gravitational components and what have you. But for the most part, I think we're doing pretty good. Progress is made, and we're doing all right. The ship is starting to come together. Everything's really looking good. We're gonna dock the spaceships that we want to bring with us on top. So honestly, I think it's just the two ships we have right now are the drop ship and the miner. So I'm definitely down for bringing both of those with us. It's going to add to the weight of the ship, but you know, I mean, once we're in space, that's not going to matter. And we may just grind them down because they have a lot of high components that don't really work in space, like the thrusters and stuff. But I don't know.
We'll figure out what to do with those when we get there.
So,
problem for future Chris and future Rob.
Yeah, we hate those guys.
Not as much as past us, though.
Oh yeah.
Past Rob keeps doing shit that makes me do work.
Oh. Well, he likes to torture you.
True fact.
So, guys, leave comments. Let us know what you think and how you like the series so far. We've got big plans. We're going to space. We're going to do some stuff and things, and hopefully not destroy this beautiful thing we've made. So, with that being said, I'm Chris from Cartridge Blast Gamers, and that's Rob someplace in space.
Whee!
And we'll catch you next time.